అందరికీ నమస్కారం. నేను మీ ఆర్జే శిరీషాని. ఈరోజు మీరు వింటున్నారు పవరింగ్ పాసిబిలిటీస్ పవర్డ్ బై జోహో ఓన్లీ ఆన్ రేడియో సురభి. ఈరోజు మన గెస్ట్ ఇస్ ప్రియా సుబ్రమణియన్ అండ్ షీఈ్ ఏ బ్రెత్ వర్క్ కోచ్ విత్ ఆర్ట్ ఆఫ్ లివింగ్ ఫర్ ఓవర్ 15 years of experience, and she is helping the students and young professionals across India. So she's the founder and storyteller behind Little Desi, a beautiful brand that introduces kids to human values through ancient Indian wisdom. She has a flagship Little Shloka book series which has sold over 20,000 copies worldwide, which includes Sanskrit shlokas, fun, colorful, and kid friendly. She's an engineer by mistake, like every one of us, and also a Bharatanatyam lover. Welcome, Priya Garu, and it's honor to have you here at this segment, Powering Possibilities, powered by Zoho, only on Radio Surabhi.
Thank you. Thank you, Sireesha. I love Telugu movies. Just putting it out.
We will
Both
talk
the
about.
Telugu I have seen 5 times.
Wow, that's nice. Then I have like more questions to ask you related to movies because we all live in the world of movies. Yeah. Thank you for agreeing. Thank you for coming here. I can't wait to have a conversation about the work you are doing and know more about little shloka books. I saw them, they are like really pretty. So, uh,
Ding, ding.
oh, they're super colorful.
Tiny shlokas with lovely, colorful illustrations.
Yeah,
Generally, shloka books can be super boring, no? So
true,
I
true.
should super fun.
Yeah, yeah. They're amazing, and we can. Firstly, I just wanted to understand how did all this come to your mind? Like in the era of Coco Melon, I saw many parents. I've spoken to many parents. Like, have you tried incorporating some knowledge or anything about their mother tongue into children? Other than this Coco Melon and other English songs, most of the people said we didn't get that idea itself. So I just wanted to start by asking you, how did all this started and what was that exact moment you realized that this is going to work out?
Basically, I just think that anything we learn has to be really deep and profound, but it has to be super fun. That is, I think, the yardstick of a great teacher or a great product. It has to be super fun for the right audience, and it has to be profound, not just flaky. So, as a child, I used to keep asking questions to my mother. Why are we doing this puja? Why are we doing that? What is the meaning of that chant? And she would never just brush it off. She'd give me an answer. I would come up with another 20 questions, which is natural for a child. And then when I grew up, I was in the atmosphere of the Art of Living ashram where I got access to such amazing people. We used to discuss so much about Indian culture and the reason behind the, each of the tiny things we do across, in Andhra Pradesh, it's different. In Telangana, it's different. In Tamil Nadu, it's different. Every state has something unique. So, my parents used to run a music and dance school. That's where I experimented with teaching shlokas to kids, but in an extremely fun and modern way, where Krishna is not like dancing right now on a snake, but it's inside you as you.
Yeah.
So, what is your Krishna element? Connecting with the Krishna or the Shiva or the Durga within us. So, that was the idea.
Yeah, that was amazing. And while executing this, did you faced any challenges like funding? How do we build the team, or anything which is related to growth of the company?
Yeah, of course, because I've never done something of my own. Which is entrepreneur. I have done, but I mean, it was not in this space. It was in some other space. So this was all new to me. Basically, getting a designer on board. Usually, you would be a friend, and then putting it together and figuring out what to do with marketing.
Mhm.
Everything you have to learn, no. And then I used to watch a lot of, read up a lot, and experiment a lot, burn my fingers a lot. Facebook helps a lot because of the ads and the campaigns. So did a lot of experiments, and then slowly I figured it out. It's totally bootstrapped. There's absolutely no funding. We put in what we earn, and we are a super sleek team of just three of us, two, three of us. Yeah.
So, what is the team size right now?
Yeah, just two, three of us. We do everything from the packaging to the shipping to being a mother to feeding my baby in the middle of all this. We do everything. We
Oh
store the
my.
stuff at home. I record, I shoot, I edit. My husband codes. Then we have a team, a person who designs, then somebody who uh, does the ads. But we are just like a very bootstrapped sort of like, they are freelancers. So primarily it's my husband and I. We are the partners. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing story. And like when I was just looking at your Instagram, I see 50,000 followers right now, and I still feel that is a small number. It has to go through into people like really big. It's a really big thing, I feel like. But end of the day, I felt like content is the king. And the reels, the shorts I'm seeing in your Instagram page, they are amazing. You're telling all the ancient things, mythology about Krishna, Shiva, Rama, is all about in a little stories, and you are acting to that thing while you're telling. That was all amazing, and that is what people need to know, I feel like.
Yeah, I think the USP is also because I'm a teacher by profession with the art of living. I have little bit, learnt over time, and because I had trained in Bharatanatyam as a child, I try to incorporate Indian dance mudras because then it is easy for a child to connect a mudra with the meaning and then memorize it that way, and it becomes more fun. Otherwise, shloka learning can be one super boring experience also. We all know that, isn't it? If it's forced on us.
Yeah. Absolutely.
My job is to make it like super interesting.
And what was that mission in your heart when you started, like before the business plan and before funding? What did you exactly thought in your heart? Like, I want my company to be like this. Is there anything, something like that?
When we look at all the most amazing books, like we have the Harry Potter series, and so many more such fascinating tales, across the world, so inspiring. Every child across borders wants to get a copy of that. But Indian Puranic wisdom is full of crazy characters, and they all have something so unique to teach us because it's very layered and very metaphoric in nature. In fact, the word Puranas means Pura api Navam, something that's very old, but it's very new also. It moves with the time. So it can be reinterpreted. That's the beauty of Puranas. They are very old wisdom, which can be reinterpreted by you differently, by me differently. There is that freedom moving with the times. So when I give an example in the story, if I give an example which is relevant to this day and age, when I talk about, let's say I put an example of chat GPT, which was not there like 10 years ago, right? So I have to, that's the beauty of Indian culture. And my intention was for Indian kids to feel pride in all our fascinating characters, and there are so many of them. And there are so many Upanishads which give such wisdom, and there are many children as part of the Upanishads. For example, Indian culture treats children very intelligently. There's the Upanishad called Katopanishad, where a young boy who's like barely 8 years old, Nachiketa, is questioning Yama. Explain to me what is death. Now,
Mhm.
we are like, a child is asking this, isn't it? And there's so many examples. There's Prahalada, there is Dhruva. So, we cannot underestimate children as part of Indian culture, and that's what drove me. I think we learn the most from kids. Though as adults, we want to give them a lot of gyan, the reverse is true. They teach us real art of living.
Yeah, I feel like they feel us, they make us question ourselves with the questions they ask.
Exactly. Yeah, Sirisha, correct.
And How did you validate that there was this real need and market for what you are building?
I think sales speak, no? So you have to kind of have sales. So if you just market and you keep pushing the product and nobody's really buying it, I mean, it may be nice, but then you have to have an audience. And I notice that a lot of people come to want to gift it on birthdays, they want to gift it on baby showers, Upanayanam, Samskaras, and so there are. It's like a great gifting option now. I notice grandparents who miss their grandchildren who are abroad really want to give something valuable, which is like a piece of themselves,
Yeah.
and they tend to buy a lot of our products and take it for their grandchildren. So, all this basically, when there are sales, then you know that your product is good quality and you get great feedback. Uh, Sometimes not so good feedback, and you kind of work on it. So both have to be taken, but mostly the feedback is good, which is what a good product ideally should
Yeah.
be.
And
So
uh, and is there any setbacks you faced or any challenges you come across while building this?
there are some 10,000 challenges daily. See, because an entrepreneur's journey is a journey of a warrior. It's very adventurous. It's like a roller coaster ride, no? Because there's no paycheck that is coming. You are moving your own business in the direction you choose to. So you have to come up with every idea, and you can't just shut off your brain. Between 10 and 6 you give your 100%, and 6 1 you shut off. That's not how it works, right? I mean, in a job you may have that freedom. Many people work through the night even in jobs. I understand that, but an entrepreneur, we have like discussion in the middle of the night. Suddenly we wake up, we get an idea. So it takes, I think, a lot of guts to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And fortunately or unfortunately, small businesses like ours, even whether it's funded, bootstrap, the failure percentage is extremely high. So you really have to back yourself and agree to weather through the storm. Takes a lot of guts, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been following a few of the young entrepreneurs in recent time. I've heard their success stories, failure stories, challenging stories. There is something we can learn from them. Like people like me, I don't have like really guts to enter into this entrepreneurship, like at least at this part of my life at this moment. But what the young entrepreneurs and like small business owners doing now are like really commendable, because the market is like it's always competitive. If people know one thing is working out really well, 100 people will come to chase that
Copy it.
dream. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you what is that one advice, if a young entrepreneur is listening to this show right now, what is that one most important thing you'd want them to learn, or want them to remember? What's
Mm,
one advice you want to give?
Suddenly, one advice is not coming to mind, but I would think keep it lean. Like, don't just overspend. Keep
Hmm.
it tight and lean. Try
Yeah.
and do the basic things yourself, and it's pretty doable. There are so many such tools now. I mean, you can edit, you can shoot, you can keep it lean, keep it tight,
Yeah.
and you can figure it out. I'm sure everyone has something that they really like something and they back it up, they can totally nail it.
Yeah, that is wonderful. Like usually when somebody wants to start the business, they'll start going high at the beginning. So this is one such a good advice. And we'll talk a little bit about Little Desi and that cute little books. Um, what do we expect from that books? Is it Ramayana or Mahabharata? What kind of books we have and what shlokas we have right now in those?
So, the Little Shloka books are basically board books, and I've ensured that the artworks are very Indian in nature. For example, in fact, people have messaged me also about this. So, there's a shloka to be chanted while cooking, not before eating. And I've ensured that there is a father cooking with a son. There are these small, small little things that make the artwork very, very Indian. The colors, the house itself, how there's a chipkali in the house. So stuff like that. So the artwork is extremely Indian. And in this book, the Oh My Gods, which is the second book in the series, I've ensured that gods are friends with kids. They're not somebody who like are scared of,
Yeah, yeah.
best friends with see this little boy is trekking very happily to meet his friend who is Ayyappa. Then here Shiva is teaching a young boy to dance, so making them like friends with the gods, not
Just
aliens.
making them part of our lives, just treating them as
Exactly.
friends.
Yeah, not somebody sitting there to sit and punish you for all the mistakes you're doing. Huh?
Yeah, I
So
think for this generation, that is the important thing we need. Like all up to my generation, at least, I feel like a God is something which doesn't exist and he is somewhere else. But
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I think children are very intuitive and they're very smart to question all this. Why is Shiva blue? Where is he actually?
Mhm.
Kailasha's real place. Is he actually sitting there? If I mean, there are so many questions. If was Hanuman a monkey? What is I mean, is he not a monkey at all? How can he talk in Sanskrit if he's a monkey? These are like very they speak it's very relevant. And to skillfully navigate their very pertinent questions and make them connect with the spiritual aspect of religion is very, very integral. And I do that with humor, and that's my skill set. I make it all fun, but I come back to the essence that the divinity is inside you as you. So the books are very simple Sanskrit shlokas, and then there are some workshops which teach a little advanced shlokas like stotras, ashtakams, etc. And there are some recorded content which are the long format, like let's say a Hanuman Chalisa. It requires certain time and repetition, no?
Yeah.
So we're doing a recorded series on that. And there's a recorded series when you asked about Ramayana, Mahabharata. Mahabharata we're not covered yet because that's like super huge. We've done Ramayana, we've done the Bhagavatam, which is very fun for kids. So, and then we've done a full moon series, which is connected to various festivals of India. Purnimas.
Oh, that's awesome. Like, you have like a really solid content, which,
Yeah, and the cool fun part is the Purnima series, each video ends with a tiny child-friendly meditation and a bhajan, which is
oh,
related to
awesome.
that Purnima. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for sharing all that, Priya. And the next segment we have is Zoho Spotlight Games and Activities. We'll talk a little bit about the fun angle, the fun side of you. I will ask you a little bit about, say it, rapid fire or some fast-paced questions.
Okay. So
What
you're
is,
Karan Johar, is it?
sorry?
So you're going to be Karan Joharing me.
Yeah. This
Right.
is I'm the Karan Johar in Radio Surabhi. So um, my first question is, what is your guilty pleasure snack while you are working in any late night sessions?
Maggie, 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 Maggie.
Oh, you are also Maggie fan?
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. Addict.
And you said you watch movies and particularly you said Telugu movies. Which is your most favorite?
Um, నువ్వు వస్తానంటే నా
నేను
వద్దతారా
వద్దంటానా?
yeah, that one I liked. I liked Happy Days. I like Bomarilu is by far my favorite. I say I boboy like that, like how she says it. I
Oh,
really like that movie. Genilia, I mean, she was such a cutie. Other than that, I watch a lot of Telugu made into Tamil and all that
okay.
stuff
Awesome.
like that. Yeah.
What is that one song that instantly lifts up your mood?
Mm, there are so many, but right now. I think that Dhurandhar song is stuck like one lice in our hair. That Baloch song is super fun as of now. But otherwise, I like that. Don't worry, be happy. It's a very beautiful song.
Oh,
It's my daughter's favorite also. It's a very cute song.
awesome. And if you have to pitch your idea in 15 seconds, how would that be?
The world's bestest way to introduce Sanskrit shlokas and Indian wisdom to children all over the dunya.
Awesome. This didn't take 15 seconds even. This is just 8 seconds or 10 seconds thing.
Children and adults and their parents and grandparents all over the world.
Everybody. Everybody. And we'll talk about numbers because business all runs in numbers. We'll talk a little bit about the numbers. We can also call it a number game. So, how many, if you can give us the number of how many hours or weeks or months it took for you to reach the breakthrough moment?
You mean break even?
No,
I don't.
anything which felt like when you started the business, it took you at least a few months to reach a point like, okay, this is what I
Oh,
want to
no,
happen.
no, no. It took many years. I would say 2 years.
2 years. Okay.
I was
And
doing something else. I was working alongside. So that's
Mhm.
another cool advice I would think. Like when you're just starting out, putting a few hours, maybe you have something steady going, and then when you know it's going to work, then you can maybe let that go and like put your 100%. This is one way of doing it, of course, unless
uh,
you go all in and all that. Yeah, I would say it took me 2 years to have 100% faith in what I was doing.
awesome. And what was the first big number as far as it for revenue or users or clients?
Oh yeah. So once I did like a 1 hour interactive session, and there were like 1,000 kids and their parents on that Zoom call, and like I don't know, 100 parents immediately bought my product, and I was in shock. I was like, oh my god, wow. And they're like, we love you so much. And I was like, oh wow. Suddenly I felt little like Shah Rukh Khan. So that was really cool. And then I did it like week after week, and it was so much fun. Yeah, to be able to address and capture the attention of 1,000 kids at the same time is a pretty cool achievement, I would think. Other than that, I've got like a huge like a book order as a return gift, or like a from some school in US. I can't take their name, for the Indian kids. Like it's a school that teaches Indian culture.
Okay.
It's like an after school in the US, and they placed like a super huge order for all the kids as the annual gift. So that was pretty nice, and we felt so special that they chose
Okay.
our when there are so many options, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's amazing.
Uh-huh.
And we will talk about some startup myth busters. I'm going to ask you a question. You can say yes or no to that. You need a perfect business plan before you go launch your product.
Obviously, no. It's like clay, it keeps changing every hour, I think. It's like roti ka atta.
You must have a huge social media following to succeed.
Actually, yes.
You don't have to say that loud, low, but I know social
Yes.
media plays an important role these days for any business to
Yeah, yeah. A lot of businesses only and only function on social media. There's nothing bad about it. I mean, use it to make money if you can by doing good things. Nothing wrong, I think.
yeah. Competition is bad for startups.
Mm, yes and no. I mean, if you have competition, means there are a lot of takers for that particular product. Means whatever is your genre of products. Yeah.
Yep. Thank you for that, Priya. And my last question is about our listeners who are listening to this show. If at all, if they want to get your books, or if they want to, you said about some recorded sessions and live workshop. How do they reach you if they want to participate, if they want their kids to participate in your sessions? How would they reach you, and what is the process around that?
So we have our website, littledesi.shop, and you can reach out to me personally by WhatsApping. And if you have any questions about the live workshops that I plan to conduct for kids in USA specifically, see, they don't have access to easy access to grandparents, and the culture around is so different. So modernizing the wisdom is important. So I've designed a US specific workshop for kids in USA. If you also want to reach out to me personally, the Instagram handle is ideal, littledesi.shop. That is one. Second thing, you can order the books via our website, littledesi.shop. And the books will take a little bit time to fly and reach you. But the online products are so fun that you can watch it with your family as a great substitute to Coco Melon. Every Saturday, Sunday, you can take out 15 minutes as a family and watch it. And you get lifetime access to all the content once you buy it. The
Awesome.
Ramayana, this, all that. Hanuman
Awesome.
Chalisa, etc. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for all that, Priya, and I wish you really success and many more books to come from you and many more clients to you. So thank you so much for doing this little desi and those cute little books.
Thank you, Sirisha. Thanks for inviting me for this Zoho session on entrepreneurs.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was nice talking to you. And anything you want to say to our listeners?
Mm, Yeah, do check out the website and do give me feedback on Instagram on all the products. And if you want anything specific designed, any particular shloka or any particular story series, do ping. I met somebody today, one little boy, and he is heavily into asuras. So we're planning to make a Asura series next. All our crazy Rakshasas, no, they're so fascinating. So yeah, anything you would like to share and you would like to explore our products, please go to the Instagram page or the website.
Thank you, Priya.